Jane Hamsher, do you see it clearing the Senate tomorrow at noontime? And then in the House, is there a chance that this thing could come apart in the House, given that the Tea Party pressure is starting to erupt on the right wing, as Ezra points out, and there's always been the pressure on the left side of the House?
Oh, absolutely. I think that it's going to pass the Senate. I don't think anybody has any question of that. And it could unravel in the House. I have a feeling that Boehner's going to be able to keep his caucus together and be able to keep support behind it. But remember that this bill is only popular because of the unemployment extension that President Obama said that he fought for. And I think that that's important to remember going forward. If it goes into the new year, the president has the moral authority here and the public support to say, look, we need to have this, and we need to have a better bill than this. I absolutely reject the notion, and I think Adam will back me up here, that that this is the best we can do and that we have to take it because there's this absolute deadline of December 31st.
But Jane, you have written in the past that you felt that they should be taking a deal, making the best deal possible in order to avoid the rate increase and other problems on January 1st.
In order to be able to protect specifically the 99ers, the 2 million people who are unemployed, who are not having their unemployment insurance benefits extended. And these people are left out of that deal. I think that if they don't try and do something for those people in this deal, that they're never going to be taken care of. I think if they don't deal with the debt ceiling, it's just handing hostages over to the Republicans in order to be able to force extreme cuts in the budget when we have to deal with that problem. So I don't think that the whole thing is resolved. I think that passing this bill leaves a lot of people in a very precarious situation.
Jane Hamsher, Harry Reid promised a vote on the Dream Act in the closing days of his campaign in Nevada, where the Latino vote was absolutely critical. He won his seat thanks to the Latino vote. He owes them, in plain political terms, a delivery on that promise of getting this to the floor of the Senate. What do you think that does to the possibility of seeing some action on the floor of the Senate? Is Reid's obligation enough to make this happen?
Harry Reid can get just about anything he wants onto the floor of the Senate. He is the majority leader, and he knows how to make those things happen. And if this doesn't get to the floor of the Senate, it will be because Harry Reid did not want to get it there. And the other thing I'll mention about don't ask, don't tell is that if the president really does want it to pass the Senate, then he probably should start calling members of the Senate, the Democratic caucus particularly, and he did not call Joe Manchin, according to Ryan Graham of the Huffington Post, before that last vote. So, you know, if it does get to the floor of the Senate, I'll be surprised. I hope it does. But if it does, I hope that President Obama will start calling senators and really making an effort to put it through. And that's how we'll know it's not just a game playing.